Thanks for dropping in. This is one of my oldest designs, the rolling storage box. The container is 8 bins wrapped around a central core. When closed, the bins are completely sealed. That way your precious items remain nice and organized. When opened, the bins become fully visible and accessible. Even more storage is provided by the central core, which can detach from the rest of the container, like this. Over the years, I've tweaked this model to become more functional and versatile. And in this video, I'm remixing it once again. This is the Rollup Dice Box, a compact container to organize and store tabletop dice. The updated model uses a hexagonal layout, which frees up space for deeper bins. These come in several new styles: square, hexagon, circle, and plane. That last one is a chaotic choice with no internal organization whatsoever. Plain bins can also work with craft foam to make your own custom cushy inserts. If you're not sure which bin style to use, that's fine. You can switch them out at any time. The bins are held together with a tiny scrap of raw filament. Just take another scrap to push that filament out of the hinge, like this. Now swap the bins and secure the replacement with the original filament scrap. I'm releasing the dice box in 2 sizes. The small box can organize up to 30 dice. The larger box can hold up to 7 die per bin. That's 42 dice total, or 6 full sets. There's also the core, of course, which could hold many more unsorted dice. The tabletop gaming community has made some awesome remixes of my designs in the past, so I want to make sure that this project is extra easy to modify. I've uploaded every single bin file in STL, 3MF, and STEP formats. Hopefully that will lead to even more great bin options. That's all the new stuff for the design, so let's build another copy. We'll need 1 starting bin, 1 ending bin, 4 middle bins, a core bottom, a core top, a core cap, 8 6x3mm magnets, some super glue, and scrap filament. You probably have plenty of that, right? The extra curly scraps you get near the end of the roll are ideal. That built-in coil will help hold the filament scrap in place. For this box, I printed the first few layers in Prusament Galaxy Black, and then switched to Protopasta Citrus Sunrise Orange. This should give the assembled box a cool magma-like look when closed. Whatever colors you choose, I'd avoid using brittle filaments for this design. Some silk or matte PLAs can lead to weaker prints, and that's not a good match here. Okay, back to the assembly. First, let's glue the magnets into the start and end bins. Make sure that these are oriented so the bins are pulled together. While the glue sets, we can line up the bins and connect them with the raw filament. The hinge hole is 2 mm in diameter, which should be loose enough for the filament to slide in without much effort. If your print comes out a little tight, just use a drill bit to widen that hole. Next, we need to attach the top of the core to the bottom. This is the trickiest step. The 2 parts are designed to snap together without much wiggle room. But with proper alignment and a fair amount of well-placed force, the parts will click into place. To avoid damaging the print, I recommend keeping pressure near the center of the core top. That's the print's strongest point. Okay, the hardest part is done. Now let's screw on the core's cap. And finally, if the glue is fully set, the box is ready to be closed up. Set the core just in front of the last bin, like this. Then slide it back to lock the bin into place. Now we just wrap it up and let the magnets take care of the rest. That's all for the Rollup Dice Box. If you print your own copy, I'd love to see the results. And if you remix the model, that's even better. As with most of my designs, this model is shared under a Creative Commons Attribution license, so you're welcome to print and sell copies if you wish. I hope you enjoy the design. So until next time, happy printing and thanks for stopping by. And here's a bonus model for those that knew to stick around until the end. This fiendish looking cup is a torture test trophy. It's an intentionally challenging chalice to check your printer's accuracy with retractions, cooling, and print-in-place threads. The cup prints upside down and without supports. If the print went well, you should be able to unscrew the stem from the cup. Then flip it around and screw it back into its proper position. A successful print deserves a trophy. So that leaves us with the question, is your printer up for the challenge?